Moving on to the never-ending debate on the debt ceiling, the U.S. House of Representatives narrowly passed a bill to raise the nation's $31.4 trillion debt ceiling, defying President Joe Biden, attaching sweeping spending cuts for the next decade. With this mostly partisan 217-215 vote, Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy hopes to lure President Biden into negotiations on cutting spending, even as he and his fellow Democrats in Congress insist on a debt limit increase with no strings attached.
We've done our job. I've sat down with the president on February 1st. He ignored the rest of the time. He treats it just like the border. He wants to ignore it and thinks it goes away. That doesn't work in America. He's putting the American economy in jeopardy by his lack of action. Now he should sit down and negotiate.
McCarthy now faces a far more daunting task in trying to broker a compromise with Democrats without losing the backing of some of his most conservative fellow Republicans. McCarthy called on Biden to begin negotiations on a debt limit increase and spending cut bill, and for the Senate to either approve the House bill or to pass its own. The bill would increase Washington's borrowing authority by $1.5 trillion or until March 31st. Whichever comes first. It will also reduce the spending to 2022 levels, cap the growth at 1% a year, repeal some tax incentives for renewable energy, and stiffen work requirements for some anti-poverty programs. Moreover, while the bill was in the House, throughout the debate on it, Republicans cast Democrats as freewheeling spenders of taxpayer money, which they say has pushed the national debt into the danger zone. Meanwhile, Democrats bemoan the deep spending cuts. The measure would bring on programs including health care for the poor, Head Start education for preschoolers, and an array of other programs, including law enforcement and airport security operations.
Common sense measures like work requirements.
Extremists in this Congress are trying to hold us hostage. Republicans have given us a ransom note. Choose between wrecking our economy or wrecking our families, lose jobs and retirement funds, or inflict cruel pain on American families. More children going to bed hungry, more women dying at childbirth, more parents without child care, more neighborhoods without police.